So, the girls' mail order delivery has arrived. But do they think it's first class, or will they want to return them to sender? I'm George Galloway, and this is my final Big Brother's Big Mouth! Hello and welcome to Big Brother's Big Mouth. With us tonight, we have the second most famous twins in the country. One of them's already got an MP, but the other one doesn't. It's the Cheeky Girls. And undercover investigator and all-round real man, Donald McIntyre. Now, we've seen the boys go in, but just who was it that Shawnee spotted in the crowd? A good friend? A relative? A former lover?
I love you so much! I love you!
That was my acting debut. Remember, it's your show and there's plenty to discuss, so please do get in touch and have your say. Phone us, text us, email us your eyepieces and messages via the website. So, we have a double dose of extra testosterone on our hands.
As soon as some guys come in, I think this house will change dramatically.
Whistle for a hearty!
What are they going to do? They're just going to come in and eat more? Scratch their balls?
I'll grab it with both bollocks.
Time has come for our new hot shots to saddle up and ride on into town.
It's only a TV show. I'm Jerry.
Enough men?
Next week, only 4 housemates will be permitted to nominate. Jerry and Shawnee will choose the 2 other housemates who will nominate alongside them. OK, where is the alcohol?
Welcome to the House of Love.
Now, we've called this discussion... Order. We've called this discussion three-menstrual tension. Well, what do you think of the new men in the house? Girls, were they cheeky enough for you?
Yes, finally, hopefully the tension will be eased now with more testosterone in the house. And we really like Jerry. I think he went into the house really relaxed. He will get on really well with the twins because he's very bubbly. And maybe Ziggy will he'll feel like he'll be left out.
You think?
I don't know. He's not anymore the alpha male in the house.
Well, I think he might be the main alpha male in the house, nonetheless. Donald, a lot of the girls looked disappointed to me. What did you think?
Well, I think it was probably the Y in Shawnee's name which disappointed them, because that's the intriguing thing. Anybody with a Y at the end of the name is telling us something or hiding something, so I'm intrigued to see what's going to develop.
Well, I thought he had a touch of the Leo Sayers about him. What did you think?
I liked him. I liked
He's fun. He looks like
he
he's
looks like
fun.
he's going to be a colourful character.
No
and he
doubt
looks
about
like
it.
he's
Very
going to
colourful.
give a lot to the house. And he's going to get on with Tracy, hopefully. Yes, hopefully, yeah.
Do you think so?
Definitely.
I mean, who knows? We're told that he's gay, but maybe he swings both ways.
Maybe.
What, do you think any of the girls will take his fancy?
I don't think so, no. I don't think so at all.
Was it? He's Irish and he's lovely. You'll not get me to disagree with that.
That's sufficient.
No. Was it brave of Big Brother to put 2 gay men in the house?
Yeah, of course it is. It's a mix-up. It'll be good. It'll be fun. It'll be nice to see what happens.
He's an evil genius, Big Brother, you know, because most people tonight would have been expecting a couple of hunks. Were you disappointed, darling?
No, not at all.
Were you happy?
Very happy.
Do you think the girls were happy?
Very happy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not so sure. I saw a few faces falling, I must say.
No, they were just excited.
How shall I put it? As it became clear.
They were just excited to see some new people in the house. I don't think they were particularly excited that they were actually that they were men. I'm Irish. I like Shawnee.
Well, you say they weren't particularly excited, but they were all at the mirror. They were all at the mirror. The hair colours were working overtime. Even Nikki, who says she hates men, was dolled up to the nines. What do you think?
I think she looked very nice myself.
She did. She's a fine-looking girl.
She's a little Bobby
She's a
Dazzler
fine-looking
myself.
girl. Now listen. We want to hear from the viewers, including by email. Here's one from Daniel. With these new men going into the house, it should be interesting to see if Ziggy's personality suddenly changes. Do you think it's going to change, girls?
He's still, I do believe that he will still believe that he's still the good-looking guy
You think
in the
he'll
house.
feel threatened?
He is still
He's obviously still the best-looking guy
Yes,
in the
but he's
house.
not going to be feel threatened in any way.
But he's not the only man in the house, Donald. That's the point, isn't it?
Yes.
No,
he said, he said I feel very lonely. So I think that now
he was very
he'll
lonely.
have a man
he was
to talk to.
crying about his dog and so on.
Yeah, he's the first child, and all of a sudden a new baby's born, and he's not very happy.
Do you not think he looked jealous to me at how Chanel got so excited?
He looked jealous when the first guy came in.
Yeah.
When the second guy came in, he looked quite happy.
I
don't mean that.
He's not going to be overly bothered though, because the two blokes are going to get in with the girly women.
Do you think? Why do you say that?
His clique.
Gay men are men too.
No, but his clique is the older women, Leslie and.
No, I'll tell you what. We also want telephone calls, and we've got one. We've got Shawnee's best friend Solomon on the phone. Solomon, was it you he was saying he loved? I thought it was me.
Yeah. This is, oh my God.
Oh, he's got a lot of friends. Shawnee's got a lot of friends. What can we expect from him? Solomon?
Sorry
Solomon,
about that, Georgie.
tell them to quieten down. Order. What can we expect from Shawnee?
Oh, you can expect a lot of fun from Shawnee, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a very entertaining guy, do you know what I mean? Everyone's going to love him, he's down to earth.
Who do you think he'll get on with in the house?
Do you know what I mean? Who do you think he'll get along with in the house? Everyone. Do you know what I mean? He probably wouldn't have got along
was
with
there
the
not a
girl
bit of
that's going
tension
out, do you know what I
between
mean?
him and Jerry in the first few minutes? Even in the diary room?
I'm not too sure, do you know what I mean? Just give it a little bit more time and see what happens.
Solomon, you're a loyal friend, a loyalist. Goodbye. What did you think?
I think
Shawnee's made the biggest hit of the two new guys.
I think it's a very good move by Big Brother, because what it needs to do is put in colourful characters and get back to entertaining the public, which Big Brother's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. But was there any tension between him and Jerry? I'm sure I saw it.
There probably is,
I saw
yes.
it as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Over what?
Over I don't
Rivalry?
know. Yeah, quite possibly.
Over the available talent? Now, let's get an exclusive look at Ziggy getting to know Shawnee. You'll like this.
You seem really relieved.
No, I'm
Are you
sorry.
okay?
No, I'm not. I'm straight.
No, I said, are you okay?
No, I'm fine.
I said,
It's been a long week for me.
Yeah, you're just like, your face lit up whenever I came in. You're like, oh my God.
I've been in there on my own, sleeping with them every single night.
How do you cope?
I've been out there every day on my own. We've had beauty nights. I've been on my own. We've had pampering nights. We've got a pampering salon at the back. I've been on my own with that. It's been heavy.
That's my worst nightmare.
Me too, man. Me too. So we have something in common here.
So, how grateful are we to have these men in the house? Who's happy that there's now more men in the house? Everybody? Tell me.
Definitely, it's going to rock the dynamic of the group so much. I really think we're
It's
going to
rock
see
the
some
Casbah, yeah? How?
divisions and cliques forming. I think you've got two very different types of gay, bisexual men, and it's going to attract the two different types of girls.
Educate me. In what way are they different?
Well, I think you've got those mindless, irritating twins which are going to gravitate towards one.
No. You know, one of them's stepping out with a member of parliament. We can't have that. Now, you were happy about more men, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. I think.
Is there going to be more conflict?
Yes. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, but conflict between who? Where's the conflict going to come from? Now, I'll tell you, it seems to me that they've still got their masks on, these two. Once we get to know them a bit better, I think there might be one or two surprises. And I'm not sure that the stereotyping of gay and bisexual men will actually play out in reality. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think they'll be perfectly fine.
I think they'll be good. I think they'll add colour to the house, add a bit of new life, a bit of testosterone. What do you think? You look like a man with plenty of testosterone.
Colour maybe, but no testosterone.
There's plenty. Look.
No.
They're real men. They're real men, believe me.
I don't know about real, but yeah, they may be the male gender, but like I say, that guy with that curly hair, nah.
I wish I had curly hair like that, I'll tell you. I wish I had curly hair. Now, you've been quiet so far. What did you think of the men?
A bit annoying, to be honest with you.
Yeah? Even in just a few moments?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just in a few
I think that Charlie is going, he's going to supersede Charlie.
You think?
Yeah, in airtime.
Now, a lot has been said about the need for men in the house. So we posed the question, do men make better housemates, to the University of York Debating Society. This is what they thought.
Welcome, everybody, to York Union's usual weekly debate, and the motion is, this House believes men make better housemates on Big Brother.
Women are volatile. We had several cry on the first day of being in the house, and in moderation, this is fine. This is good television. It just gets boring after a while, ladies and gentlemen. And I think that I would personally like to see some more variety of men there, perhaps some taller men, perhaps some shorter men. Thank you very much.
It's not everybody's cup of tea. Fair enough. We don't need Big Brother to be a situation where there's enough men there for each woman to think, oh, that's a guy that I'd like to be with in a second. We don't think that men make more interesting contestants than women. We think this series should focus on women as it is. Thank you very much.
Please raise your hand if you're in favour of the motion. Excellent. Raise your hand if you're against the motion. And any abstentions? The motion is not passed. Thank you, everybody, for coming today. Thank you to the speakers, and thank you for your contributions from the floor.
Big Brother boring. Big Brother boring. Not as boring as the York University Debating Society, if you ask me. OK, it's time for a break. See you in a few minutes. Welcome back to Big Brother's Big Mouth. Still with us, we have pop princesses. No, not Brittany and Kylie. It's the Cheeky Girls. And real action man, Donald McIntyre. By the way, they've both got parliamentary boyfriends now. Now it's time for the part of the show which has become favourite amongst people who holiday in Cornwall, funnily enough. It's the eyepiece.
I'm really enjoying it. I think Emily deserves to get kicked out. It was the right choice. Sweet well.
Emily, she says something like totally racist, even though she didn't mean it in that way, and I know so fine she's been chucked out because what she said was so serious and it could offend so many people outside the house. Fine. Why is it just that particular, the N-word? What about, there's loads of stuff people might do in the house that might offend people on the outside. I don't know, like swearing or running around naked or like blaspheme or stuff against other religions, whatever. But people don't get chucked out for that. So there's this whole line of what Big Brother deems as, oh no, that's terrible, she should be chucked out for it.
Hey yo, I just think that they should kick Ziggy out because he ain't a real man. He's a pure fake. And I think the girls in the Big Brother house need a real man like me. Because I got the moves. I'm good looking. And I've officially been pimped.
I'm sure I recognise him. And remember, if you want to get on the mouthpiece or the eyepiece, send your messages via our website at channel4.com/BBBM. It seems you just can't separate these two. And I'm not talking about the twins.
1, 2, 3, 4. Some people might not be able to stick up for some. I've done all this myself.
Who went in that toilet last? There's a poo on the floor.
He had a whole beer to himself, a whole beer.
So should we just go in there then and ask him why he did that?
Keep leaving shit around the toilet.
And not putting the sanitary towel bin down, which
Next
is
it'll be shit on the walls, and then what? Are we going to clean it? Because I certainly ain't. I was in shock you lot, think that.
Don't say things like that. Why did you put so much cheese in the salad? Do not shout at me.
I don't know why other people get involved, though, when it's none of their business. Everyone goes to bed, blah, blah, blah.
Absolutely ridiculous statement to make.
Special treatment. Not in my house, it ain't. Not in your house.
Now, we've called this topic Double Trouble. So what do we make of this newfound bond? That Nicky's a tough cookie, Donald, yeah?
I think they're both pretty tough, and I think the shared experience of the row yesterday has bonded them closer together. And in the conversation, I think there's a kind of, in conversations, people have a kind of surplus and deficit, and because of the row, I think they're now in surplus, and people are nervous and treading on eggshells, and so they've taken command.
Well, that's the point. They have. They're becoming the dominant influence in the house.
I personally think that Nicky is intimidated by Charlie. That's why, because they had a bit of an argument. Nicky and Charlie had an argument earlier on.
I think that Nicky's trying, because Nicky's been so quiet up till now, she's just trying to get in with someone that's a bit more colourful in the house to get a say and to get a look in. But I don't think Charlie is that bad.
Of course she's not that bad. None of them are that bad. What do the cheeky girls think?
Since day one.
No, you really are twins.
Yes,
they're not,
yes.
but they're acting like it.
But since day one, I think that they are quite different. Charlie, she is in the center of attention. All what she wants is to be in the tabloids when she comes out. On the other hand, I think that Nikki, she is more, I think, clever. She has a point when she says something. And she is trying to bond with all housemates. Charlie, she's only bonding with those who says what she wants to hear.
But don't you think there's a danger that they're becoming so domineering that they're alienating themselves from the rest of the house?
No, I don't. I think what has bonded them is the argument that they both witnessed. What was said was so offensive that they were both so shocked together and they held it together and didn't speak to any of the other housemates. That put them into a bond together.
They're also very good point. Good point. Well brought out. Better than the York Debating Society, I'll tell you that.
Both of them.
Will people be afraid to nominate them?
I don't think so, but everybody's missing. They both said that word too. Yeah, exactly. They both said that word and they have not been punished in the slightest.
Well, they said it they were describing what had been said. I mean, I don't think that's a fair point at all. You could be in the York Debating Society. No. No. Do you think that they are beginning to influence the others?
No, I think they're alienating themselves from the rest of the group because they're always moaning about something and they're always really miserable. And the rest of the group don't want to know because they just want to have a good time.
How do you think the new boys will find them? How did I miss you before?
I think they'll be interesting for the new boys. Everybody's interesting for them. They're new. Everybody's new. I don't know. I think they'll have fun with them initially, and once they get to know them, I don't know.
But how soon will they be dominating them? Now, we want to hear from the viewers. Here's an email from Louise. Nicky is getting a bit tricky. That sweet, concerned act doesn't fool any of us. Bon appetit. Donald, as we say in Scotland, I wouldn't like to go home to Nicky with a broken pay packet. She really is ferocious.
She is ferocious.
Do you see the way she spoke to Ziggy?
Yeah, I think she's going to be tough. But what I really wanted to see was 4 women come into the house. Could you imagine disappointment with the rest of the women if there was another woman coming in the house? I was just disappointed. If Big Brother were going to be brave, they'd have thrown another few women in the house because the women are all expecting men. Now, Big Brother, you disappointed me.
Big Brother is brave. Don't you worry about that. Now, I don't know. Do you think that her confrontation with Ziggy went too far? I'll tell you this, if that had been a man speaking to a woman in that way, there would have been a lot of controversy today about that.
There would have been, but Nikki gives Charlie the bullets to fire.
She's definitely smarter than Charlie, yeah?
She is a lot smarter. And
although Charlie's savvy, yeah? Well, see, when she said that she'd be in
She's
the
got
front of all
enough
the
jaw
papers.
for a second set of teeth.
She was actually, she was actually saying it to the camera. I'll be on the front of all the papers, she was saying.
She's working the Oracle.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
very good.
the question is it working? Now, it's time to have a look at what's going on in the house right now.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't see glasses. I'll shut up, but I'll free drink to 12 people quickly. Glasses happen. Piss off, I'm what? Sorry, you've just given me a glass of wine. Okay, 12 straws. 12 straws. Like one sip each, okay, one sip each. One sip each. Limit it to one sip. I used to do it. Oh my God. Who wants a glass of wine? All right, it'll be like this in a few weeks' time.
Well, they seem to be settling in, but the boys have been bumped off already. Where are they? Didn't see hide nor hair of them. Anyway, everyone seems to be having a party tonight. Whale of a time.
They're leaving poos in the toilet, that's what it is. They're trying to annoy Charlie.
Did they seem happy to you to have the men in?
I think they're quite interested, actually. Yeah, I think they were. I think it's something different.
It's not been since Big Brother 2 that we've had a housemate that's come in bubbly and stayed bubbly to the end. They come in all happy and excited and then go. And then...
Well, this has been my last night. That's all from me. Thanks to the cheeky girls and Donald McIntyre and the wonderful audience. Alexa Chung is your host next week. Don't forget to watch Dermot on Sunday at 12:45. I've been George Galloway. I'm out of here. Harry Houdini.
Gorgeous George, you've been ace. We'll miss you. Woo! You've got lovely eyes. We come all the way from the pub because we love Big Brother's Big Mouth. Woo! Essex girls love Big Brother's Big Mouth. Woo! Love singing.
11 girls in the house, but the only one I want to see is Alexa on Big Mouth next week.